Thomas, good to see you. I have a big question for you today. Will I lose my Social Security benefits if I unretire or go back to work? About 3% of retirees between the ages of 55 and 64 re-entered the workforce since the start of the pandemic. That's according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. So if I go back to work, Thomas, do I lose those benefits?
To make a long story short, no.
No.
Okay. The only thing that can potentially happen is this. Well, you have a couple of options. You can totally rescind your overall Social Security if you decide to do that within 12 months. So if you've been essentially retired for 12 months, you can file a form and say, hey, I don't want to retire. I want to rescind my Social Security benefits. And then you can pay. You'll be responsible for paying back everything that they paid you over that last year.
Mm-hmm.
However, if you decide to work, then you're gonna have that income threshold issue that comes up.
Right. And so that's what we want to jump into. You won't lose them, but those benefits may change. So let's talk about that income threshold, Thomas. What do we need to keep in mind?
Absolutely. Once you start to make over that income threshold, let's just say $21,000 for this year, for every $2 that you earn over that, they'll reduce your Social Security benefit by $1. So if you made $1,000 to keep this thing pretty simple, then they're going to reduce your Social Security benefit by $500, whatever that amount is. Now, the thing is that you don't actually lose those benefits. Those benefits are paid back to you when you do file for Social Security. They'll recalculate those benefits back when you start getting your paychecks in the future. Another line that was on there is that in your full retirement age that year, let's just say it's 66 or 67, depending on when you were born. If you do make more than the income threshold in that particular year, then they're going to reduce your benefits for every $3, not the two. For every $3 you earn, they'll reduce it by $1. So if you earned $1,000, then you will lose roughly $333 on your Social Security benefit. But again, you're going to get that money back in the future.
Okay.
Mhm.
Now, there are also two other considerations to keep in mind if you unretire. And the other one is that you may have to keep taking those required minimum distributions.
Well, yes. So if you're obviously the Secure Act just kind of shifted everything this year. So the RMDs now are 73, which is good for some people, right? Some people don't need that income. So when you go to pull that money out at 73 out of IRAs, you have to continue doing that. And that's a traditional IRA, not the Roth IRA, because they don't require RMDs. However, if you go back to work, which a lot of my clients actually, they do go back because they get bored, or they may want to make some extra money. Then if they are starting to contribute to a retirement plan at work and if they don't own the company or more than 5% of the company, then they don't have to take RMDs out of that 401k plan that they're contributing to.
Mm-hmm. And then last, there may be an impact to your Medicare benefits. That's a big deal.
Yeah, absolutely. Like for instance, if you do take the, in the first year, if you say, hey, I don't want to take my Social Security benefits, I want to cancel it for this year, then all those premiums that they paid in, that you would essentially have to pay those back. So that's how they can potentially affect your Medicare benefits as well.
All right. Well, it's good to talk those things through. Thomas, obviously claiming Social Security is very complicated, and going back to work, that requires a lot of planning as well. What's the best way somebody can reach you with questions?
Yeah, definitely. They can reach out to me telephonically at 651-503-6064. Hope I didn't say that too fast. They can also go to my website, Martin Heritage Group, LLC.com. They also can shoot me an email at info@martinheritagegroupllc.com. And I'm on all social media platforms at Martin Heritage Group.
All right. Thomas, thank you.
Thank you as well.